and today we're going to talk about risk management. Let me just say this is going to be the best risk management tutorial or video you will need in your entire trading plan or career. This is going to change everything. But let's dive in and let's see what you can be able to learn, because we have 7 different topics to discuss about very briefly, and I hope these 7 topics will help you to understand more about trading and how you can enjoy or make most profit out of every trade. It doesn't have to be crypto, it can be forex, it can be a commodity, it can be option, it can be anything. So first of all, we'll talk about why most traders lose money. Secondly, we'll talk about how to create a trading plan and why you need one. Then the number 3, we talk about how to control your greed and fear. The number 4, we talk about why market update is more important than trading signal and how to use the market update. Then the number 5, we're going to talk about how to open a successful trade position. And number 6, we're going to talk about how to take profit and exit a trade. Number 7, very slight, something that you've been hearing a lot from a lot of people, is really important. It's mentorship. Mentorship is very important, but we're just going to dive into each and every one of these 7 topics, and I hope you just grab some cup of tea or anything so that we can talk about this together. Now, going straight into my screen, I'm already in trading view on. I am in Bitcoin USDT pay by Coinbase. So the data here was collected or is collected or it is being collected or whatsoever you want to put in English that is okay for you from Coinbase. I like Coinbase. It's been like the oldest exchange out there for crypto. I like to use it a lot. So we go straight to the Coinbase chart, and we will now look at the Bitcoin charts. Though it's not really something that we're going to talk more about it, but I'm just going to use some of this chart to give you an example of something that happened in the past and how you can use those things to shape your trading or upcoming trading that is coming. So why must traders lose money? In my opinion, I think there is 2 subtopic under this. uh Most traders will lose money basically because of if you ask me, I'd say because of 3 things, like I said earlier. So I'll say one is either because of bad signal. Yeah, so bad signal is there. There is bad signal, bad signal is definitely there. Number 2, I can say it's going to be lack of fundamental. That's like news. Fundamental, right? And the third one, I would say it's going to be like volatile, because at the face we have bad trading signal, and we have lack of fundamental news, and the third one we can just put let assume, not assume. What was there on my head? I didn't write everything down. I just like to say everything from my own experience to just make this realistic. I don't want to write something that I'll just be telling you based on the information I wrote it down or anything. I want to tell you based on what I know. I know I can say everything, but with these pieces of information, so if you put it together, I'm very certain that you have a change in your trading career. So we have bad signal, lack of our fundamental. That's like news, and let me say fear and greed can come at the third one. Not really important something, but we can just put it there. I have something in my mind. Skip it up. If I remember, I'll put it down in the description of the video in this YouTube. So we can just say emotion, right? Emotion. So fear and greed is under emotion. So emotion control. So these are the major 3 reasons why a lot of people lose money, right? Bad signal, lack of fundamental, and emotion control. So why are those 3 things always happening to a lot of traders? I can say like 80% of traders, if not 90% of traders, lose money daily. There's a lot of community out there. They promise to give you good signal, this and that, blah 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 blah. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to badmouth any community or any crypto place. They're all doing great. One is surely better than another, but you need to understand the risk management. It's going to help you shape your trading plan, career, and also whatever you want to put it there. whatever English is okay by you. So bad signal is naturally happen when the TA expert does the technical analysis, give you a signal with just looking at the market in one particular view. When you want to give a signal, our expert, or let me say our moderators, they use a lot of different kind of ideas, different kind of time frames to look into that signal to ensure that if there is anything that's going to change in the near future or in a short time to come or in a little minute to come, they'll just make sure they update you. So that's why like our signal is kind of a little bit different from other channels. We'll dive deep into that very soon as we open the Discord app soon. We're going to open the Discord app soon to draw some example and give some tips and tricks from there. So the lack of fundamental is a news. It can be a data science data. A data science can be a leak. It can be whatsoever. But something you have to pay attention to when it comes to fundamental is that news is something very effective. It doesn't have to be negative or positive. Whatever the kind of news it is, if the news is positive, it's surely going to affect the market in a good way. If the news is negative, it's surely going to affect the market in a bad way. That news, or let me say, those news doesn't have to be legit. They doesn't have to be real. They can be fake. They can be something like created. Somebody with a huge control or a huge money can pay a certain social media influencer or a big press release newspaper or whatsoever to publish an article that will make people to believe that certain thing is real. Then after he achieve what he want to achieve, then there is a left for everybody to suffer it. So the emotion control, we're going to talk about this in a grid and fear, so nothing really much to talk about this. Everybody know what is emotion control when it comes to trading. You have to be very ruthless and heartless in trading. It's just a common concept of trading. So if you want to be a professional trader, you have to be heartless and ruthless when it comes to making the decision. So without diving into this, and we'll go straight forward now into the Discord. Like I said, we go there and we'll first start with the, we now done with the first why must traders lose money. I already explained this to you. Bad signal happen, fundamental happen, and the emotion control. Because if a trader, or let me say if a technical analysis expert, right, want to give a signal, he or she has to look at the both technical and fundamental before giving out that signal. So I will show you some example of that, and you can be able to judge by yourself if those things I said is true or is false. And the left, everything is just left in your desk to decide what you want to do as a trader or what you want to believe as a trader. So we go straight forward to that numbers. I think the second one, how to create a successful trading plan and why you need one. Okay, this is very important. So we say how to sorry how to create a successful trading plan and why you need one. Well, let me see why you need it. Okay, good. So here at the top is how to create a successful trading plan and why you need it. So this is the next topic we're going to talk about. It's really a very simple topic. I'm not going to like hide anything to you. This is something very open. So we go straight forward to the Discord and we look into the information category. Information, we're looking for information. Here is information, as you can see by the arrow. Then we look for resources. We have some things in resources. Now we click on resources. So wait for it to load up. Good. Now here we have my trading plan. I upload a lot of trading plan. Let me say trading method that you can use for your trading. A lot. I keep updating this. It's regular, something that will update it. Like we update it time to time. You know, people can just really make things become complicated. So here's what we created. We created this thing I think on July, if I'm not mistaken, 23rd July 2021. And in 23rd July, what we talk about creating a trading plan is that What you need, number one, to create your own trading plan, you need to learn how to use dollar cost average, which we already explained all of it in our YouTube channel. Then number two, to ensure that you have your own losing tolerance, you have to create the amount of money you are ready to lose, because when you do dollar cost average, you're going to have the best possible entry. At the same time, you're going to miss a lot of opportunity, because some of the entry when you enter, instead of the coin to pull back more for you to have more margin, it's not going to happen. At some cases it happen more often than it give you more opportunity, I can say, but at least it reaches a lot of your risks, like a lot of it. So number three, because I use dollar cost average, why am I losing tolerance? Most time it's way bigger or smaller depending on how my DCA works. This is very important, something you need to pay attention to. So if you use a losing tolerance, right, if it is smaller or bigger, just like the way it's stated, it depends on how you apply your DCA. So let's say I want to long into a Bitcoin at a price of, let's say, $40,000 per Bitcoin, and I wanted to use dollar cost average down to $38,000. And I was be able to use that dollar cost average down to $38,000. Then after I use that, the market just bounced exactly from that place. Then my stop loss is going to be very little. But if the market keep pulling back maybe to $37,000, I may consider or reconsider moving my stop loss into a way lower place, maybe like 30 or 3 or so that it won't be able to hit my stop loss. It's going to be very tricky. And number four, I always change my TP. Sometimes I do sell before the first TP, because I use dollar cost average. I don't have to use the first take profit if I be able to get more cheaper position or more lower entry price. So if admin or moderator are giving signals on the same coin, it give me more confidence to stay in that trade for some time. So if two moderators posted the same signal without knowing that one of them have already posted that signal, it will give you more confidence to stay in that particular trade. This is all like part of trading plan that you have to keep for yourself. This is the last tip I discovered and started using. Once all the above are applied, patience is highly needed until SL is triggered or TP. So what is really important after all your trading plan is applied, the next thing you have to do is to apply patience. Now when we come to the last one, we see it's a little bit different from the previous one, because this show a totally different pattern of trading. So this is also my own personal trading plan. I just post it again for people, because as you keep growing every day, you have another trading plan. This is a leverage trading, so you want to have something different. So I always not use more than 2 to 5% of my account, my futures trading account. I always use stop loss wider, because of my DCA. Trading is about winning, not about fast profit or larger profit. Don't open more than 2 position, and my leverage never exceeds 4 to 6x. Okay, so what these things are trying to say is that no matter what's happening, you can't just open a big position with a larger amount of your account. Let's say use like 30% of your account to open a position. That's a little bit stupid if you ask me, because like, why risking 30% of your entire account if you don't know this trade is going to be going to go on your favor or not? Whatever the case, we're going to explain that more in details. So this is more details about trading plan, how you can create your own trading plan. Use a lower leverage below 10x leverage. Use not more than 5% of your account. If you're opening a single position, then you can use up to 10% of your account. It's acceptable. 5% is always the best case if you ask me. So we just proceed. You have more idea about how to create your own trading plan right now. So how to control your greed and fear. So the next thing we're going to talk about is how to control your greed and fear. So greed and fear is always one of the like craziest thing that happen to a lot of traders. Sometimes if you open a position and avoid like the market just keep going to the opposite direction, yes, it does happen often. Like it's always happen, let me say, frequently, mostly in 60 to 70% of the cases. The trade has to go against you first before the trade will bounce and go in or into another direction that is going to favor you. So what you do is that when you have your own trading plan, right? You have a good signal, right? You have a good fundamental news to support that trading signal that you're trading. Then you have your own trading plan. You already apply your trading plan into that particular position that you're opening, right? Then the next thing you have to do, like it say in the trading plan, is patient. You have patience because, like I can tell you this: 70 to 80% of trading is patient. I can say it's only 10% that deal with signal, 10% with all these fundamental shit. So 20% is about signal and news, but the 80% of it is going to be patient. Patient will take you to a very very good place when you're trading and you know what you're doing in that trading. So you control your fear by being patient, and you control your greed. Like I said in the earlier uh whatever trading plan idea, I can put my take profit before the actual take profit that was given by any moderator. So this way it give me more chance to leave the market. But if you don't want to leave the market, the best thing I can suggest you to do is look at this. Look at this. What is it? If I'm taking profit, I always move my stop loss to entry for safety. So if you are already in profit and you don't want to use the first take profit, maybe you want to use the second take profit, like a lot of people do, then you have to move your stop loss to your entry or maybe a little slight profit, so that whatever is going to happen, it's not going to really affect your money. So it's just going to kick you out of the market with a little profit or with no profit, but at least you never lose. So that's just how to control your greed and fear. You control your greed by make sure you lock your profit or you put your stop loss into entry if needed. It's very important. You control your fear by using that your risk management and telling yourself that trading is all about patience. That way you control your fear. If you need more update in how you can be assured that the market is going to go on your favor, then you can go back and read the market update. Market update is something we're going to talk about very soon. I think it's going to be the next topic exactly. So it's going to be the next topic. So the next topic now we're going to talk about, since we passed our fear and greed, the next one we're going to talk about is why market update is important. Why market updates is important than signal. Important than than signal. And how to use it. How to use it. So you can see here. You can see here we have why market update is important and how to use it. It's way important than trading signal and how to use it. But a market update and signal, they are more like a father and mother. They are like a father and mother. One of them really can't produce a child without the other party. So what I'm trying to point out to you is that if you have a market update, you don't have a trading signal, it's really very risky for you to trade that. But I'm going to take you to the journey on how you can do that. Though it's risky, but it has more like a success rate, but it don't give you more confidence to stay in that trade for a very long time, because all you have to do is just scalp it for like 5% profit, 10% profit, even 50% profit. Then you leave the market for the rest of the other people to enjoy their own profit if they want to. Do not fight the market. The market is always your friend. So we take example of from our Discord. We go up. This time we're going to free market update. I can see this is the best Discord you need, my brother. It's the best. You need this in your life. You're going to experience a lot of changes when it comes to trading crypto if you are already inside our well-moved traders. So let's just take example of Stellar. I could have take you to here set to allow face BTC futures ETF to trade in US. This is the beginning where the palm of Bitcoin started happening. From 50,000 head straight up to $60,000 after this news has been out. News is very strong. So now, yesterday UK time, you can see it right here at exactly 9 a.m. in UK time, 30 minutes. A post was posted, a huge news for Stellar. Stellar is a blockchain infrastructure infrastructure project in billions dollars. Expect at the app, path, and Dex. What is saying is there here is very simple. The apps are app like Uniswap or whatsoever they all under the apps if I'm not mistaken. Path is all about launch paths, something like Binance Launchpad that just launched a release not quite long. And Dex is also decentralized exchanges and tools, other tools that we have a lot of tools online. We have a lot of them. So you look at this news, right? What you need is to buy Stellar. But if you have somebody, or if you can ask here, chat ID, you can just come chat ID here, or you can come here anyway. You can just request somebody to help you with the chat for Stellar. If you can do that, or if you have done that, you could have become the best trader ever, because you use the market update to request for something that you think it's going to be good, because they need what. Just look at it, just take a look at this title. It's a huge news, a very huge. When we say something is a huge or hot, you have assurance that this is going to go wild, it's going to go crazy. So what you do here, you look up for technical analysis expert to give you a chart on how exactly Stellar is going to act. So now, if you don't have a chart on what exactly Stellar is going to go or what it's going to be, you can still risk it because the news is going to be hot. You can buy it. So let's look at it. It's actually 9 a.m. in the morning, UK time. Come to Stellar. We look at Stellar here. Okay, we have Stellar here. So we have Stellar here. Trying to switch to my hotspot. I don't know what's wrong with the Wi-Fi. I don't want to stress myself, so we just go to the hotspot. Come on, please. Okay, that's good. So now it's preparation. We go down, down, down. Now we look at Stellar. Now this Stellar, this 6 hours time frame, I'll switch it to 12 hours time frame. 12 hours is always my favorite. So good. So the news was dropped by 9 a.m. Good. So let's say you have an entry in Stellar around 0.35. That's like 35 cents. So in our slate, entry is here all the way to here. So Stellar has run from that particular time the news was posted about 19%. Let's just leave it to 17%. So a common sense is here. If you just put $1,000 into Stellar from that particular moment to today, you're going to leave the market with a profit of $170 profit. If you put the $10,000 into Stellar that particular time, you're going to leave the market with $1,700 profit. Sorry, if you put $1,000, you're going to get $170. If you put 10,000, you're going to leave with $1,700 profit. That is insane. Less than 24 hours, or let me say in 24 hours time, you made a profit of 17% of your capital. I cannot advise you to risk a lot of money into crypto trading, or any trading is highly risk, especially crypto is very volatile. But here is the result what you're going to get if you have invested $1,000 in Stellar. You're going to make a profit of $170. That is crazy. So now we take another example of why market updates is important. We take another example. Let me take another example. So yeah, good. So with new hearing, Binance continues its effort to become a licensed cryptocurrency exchange. This is crazy. Good. Now I've read this very well. You can see that Binance appointed Dubai Financial Service Authority, okay, former head of international relationship at the Dubai Financial Service Authority. Binance secure a deal with Mark MC Guinness. This is insane. So immediately this news was posted, I think it was on let me look at time frame. There was no time frame here because it's getting older, but I believe it's 14 October. So we look at BNB on 14 October. Let me show you something very interesting about why market update is very crazy when it comes to trading without signal and without mental. If you look at 14 October, right? 14 October. Look at the 14 October. coming, please coming. 14 October. Just trying to tell. Okay. So if you click on 14 October, what you see in 14 October is it's only an uptrend for just 4%. This is crazy. So if you don't have a technical analysis expert to analyze this for you, you put your money here, it's going to be a mess. Why it's going to be a mess? Because you won't exactly know when the market is going to have a pullback. But if you look at this market, right, if you look at it in bigger picture, if you look at it, let me say 6 hours. If you look at it in 6 hours, this market is already been creating a double top. A double top is a reversal signal. This is a reversal signal that is going to just telling you that the market is going to go down, and it will. And you can see this week the market go down all to this trend line, to touch this trend line before bouncing up, and now it's going to continue going down, definitely, no doubt on this. It's just going to go down. The market always respect its structure. It cannot break the structure anyhow, unless if there's a legit good news, or even it is not good news. If it is not legit, it should be something very hot that will make that particular coin or token to attract a lot of investors to invest in that thing, because they believe that something good is coming on their way. So now you see the importance of market update, how it is positive and how it can become negative to you. That's why the combination of market update and technical analysis is like a parent, it's like a mother and father. If you combine the two together, you have a very, very good profit result. But if you by any incident you mistakenly use one without another one, it's going to bring a lot of cascade into your account. I mean, like your portfolio is going to start falling like let me say COVID-19 to the world. You see the way the world fall after COVID-19 hit it. When the COVID-19 hit the world it just start crumbling. Like everybody had to hide from one another. We have to stay far away from each other in just order to stay safe. That's crazy. Like, okay, so we go straight forward to the next topic. We're out of time. How to open a successful trade position. Good. Now, with all that being said, you know why traders lose money, why most traders lose money. You know the reason why, right? Secondly, you have to understand how to create your own trading plan perfectly. I've given you a lot of example. You can screenshot from the video. It's all good. It's going to help you a lot of way. Then the third one, you have to understand how to control your greed and fear with the help of the trading plan that you already created. This is awesome. This is something very magical. It's going to change everything in your trading life. Then the fourth one is why the market update is very important than the trading signal. We explain this thing in two simple ways. How stellar, because it is a huge news, go for very, very up to like 19% off. Why BNB news came into the market, because it is not that really hot. It just go up by only 4% and boom, it created all head and shoulder already there. Sorry, double top and boom, voila, everything just have to keep going down. The cascade start happening. So now we want to challenge. We want to look into how to create a successful trade. This is very important. You're going to love this. So we're going back to the Discord app. Now this time around, we're going to look at the signal that they already been posted by admins. It's going to be very, very good. You're going to love this. Trust me, you're going to love this. So we have futures trading signal here. We have scalping signal. We have spot trading signal. Crown Star is a group of moderators. I think there are around 7 different moderators posting here. Here's the update of them futures trading. Here's the update of the spot trading. But we're going to take we're going to take a look at $200 daily goals. That's what we're going to take now. So we click it. Now what we're going to pay attention to this, right? We're going to pay a very, very good attention to this. I don't want to waste a lot of time. I just want to use I just use the last signal to justify what I'm trying to explain in how to create a successful trading position. But I'll also try and give you another example of another signal, because that I need to give you at least like 2 to 3 examples. That way you can have different perspective or idea in how you can be able to detect or find out or figure out which signal is going to be perfect for you. So we take Ethereum for example. ETH was posted on 13th of October. That's say like 3 days ago. Good. Now 3 days ago, ETH signal was posted. But what's important is that we have a channel here called potential setup. This is potential setup. We have exclusive chat idea. Chat idea is an idea where admin post different kind of ideas they see the market or other coins are going to play out. They can have two different directions, they can have one direction. I'm not going to go dive into that, but when you learn technical analysis you already know what chat idea is. But potential setup, this is something very very incredible. It has a very good effect when you use it wisely. Now let me take you in. Now we look at Ethereum. We're looking for Ethereum here. Just take out, give me small time. I'm just going to note. Good. So here is Ethereum. Ethereum was posted this same on 13 October 2021. Now look at what it said. It said ETH appears to be forming a giant inverted head and shoulder. If ETH break 3.6k and claim it as spot, it will be a pleasant surprise to see what ETH will do. Major support has been drawn in green. So what this chart is saying, right? What this chart is saying is that the ETH is creating a reversal pattern of market structure. We call it inverted head and shoulder. So now if ETH is going to break $3,600 and claim that area as spot, then ETH will go more up. So now look at it. We're now going to ETH. Now we have a potential setup for ETH. After you read this, we already understand what is happening in ETH. Then we got a signal saying buy ETH. No risks, nothing. This is a very very confidential information you never find in many scenarios. It's happened maybe like, let me see, 10 to 20% of time. So that's why it's really hard to a good position. Anyway, we'll look at ETH now. We'll look at ETH. Go. Here we go. Voila. So now we look at ETH. I will see to 12 hours time frame. I love 12 hours time frame. Now when we look at ETH, we can see on the 13th, yeah, very good. On the 30, when we draw our map, we can see in 3 years time ETH have rallied 15%. So if you long ETH or if you buy ETH on either sports or futures, if you buy in futures, it's going to be insane profit. If you buy in sport, you're going to make around 15% profit. Now how you're going to determine your profit is because they already put the take profit here. First take profit and second take profit, third take profit and fifth take profit. So what you're going to do is now you can select the first or second, whatever is good for you. I like to select first or second. I don't really like to go higher. If I really want to go higher, majority of time I like to lock my profit, or I'll keep selling some of my position just to make everything easier for me. Now straight back to what we're talking about. So this ETH, now we look at potential setup, right? Now we'll see a signal was posted. We'll look at the explanation of the signal. We'll see everything. We'll see the chart idea of it. It's crazy. Now it gives us more confidence to long in or to buy ETH. Now let me just take you another example. Now we look at example of BNB, right? I think BNB2 was posting in potential setup. So we'll say BNB. Good. Now say BNB. Good. Now here's what happened to BNB. If you can remember when I was showing you about BNB, I was showing you how it came back to retest this particular trend line. Now after BNB broken this trend line, it go up, then it now form a double top. Just pay attention to this. Let me take you back to the BNB. Here we go. Good. Here we go. So BNB here at $481, BNB start forming double top. So you look here, when we posted BNB here is around $465. That's when we got the retest on the trend line, and after that BNB start rallying up. So those that have time to buy BNB, they are bought BNB way cheaper, maybe 450. because if you trace back, you can see it retraces back to 440 something. But if you bought it 450, you can just simply leave around 480. That's good for you. Make small decent profit if you're trading future or spot. It doesn't matter. So now you look at example of BNB. We saw a BNB chart here, and we saw a BNB signal here. Now BNB signal was posted on 13. Then let's look at chart. When was the potential still posted? The same 13. This is crazy. Like I said, this happen very rare in time. It doesn't really happen more often. So now we'll look at another coin. Good. Now we'll look at SLM. Right? On the same 13, we post about Stellar. We say it's been down. We put a lot of like explanation about it. It's very important. This explanation give you a more idea, more understanding of what exactly is happening, right? So now you go back to the market update, then you check which day Stellar got posted, which day Stellar got posted yesterday on 15. Now it take imagine that on that very uh 13 you have started buying Stellar price at that time is around 0.36. I'm very certain Stellar have come down to give you more room to do your dollar cost average. Let me take a look at Stellar with you. It's going to be very fun. It's going to be fun. So we posted on 13, right? Good. So on 13, good. Here we go. This 15. So 13 is here. Good. So Stellar is around 36 something here. Good. So if you bought Stellar in a particular day, it depends on your entry, because these 12 hours a lot of things can happen. So if you bought it around 5 something, or I don't know, maybe it's just going to be the same price. You're going to have the same profit. But one thing you have to pay attention to this is that with the market of the just 19 or 19% profit, it's almost the same with the 70% profit. I really don't see much different about a 70% and 19%. When it comes to taking profit, I really don't want to go to the top. I like to sell in the middle, because a lot of people get trapped. They used to get trapped at the top. I don't want to be there. So now if you have already long or start buying Stellar, when you got that Stellar news, what you should do, the very accurate or wise decision you should make is that whenever you're in spot trading, when you hit 10% profit, it's very good to use stop in profit, that's stop loss or stop limit, if that's how you want to call it, because that's how it is on spot trading. So you can use stop limits on spot trading, or you can just adjust your stop loss to profit when you're trading futures. It's going to help you a lot. So now this for Stellar, I'm giving you example of BNB, Ethereum, and Stellar. Now what I want to explain before we move to the next last topic is that how to exit the trade, right? Now you have already understand how to enter a good trade, right? Then how are you going to exit those trades since you have already been in a good trade? Now I've given you a lot of tips in your trading plan, how you can adjust your stop loss to profit, which take profit is very good for you. Either it is the pace or the second, they are more sweeter. If you don't want to use them, you're very greedy, then you should know that greedy come at a cost. So you have to adjust your stop loss to entry or to the first take profit, or perhaps to a little profit. That way that even if the market is having fullback, it's not going to affect you, right? So I've given you all the basic tips you need on how to enter a trade and how to leave the trade. But I want to add more to it. I want to make sure that you are satisfied. I want to make sure that you become a very professional trader. I don't want anybody to lose. I just want you to have all the information that you need to become a successful trader. So now we look at the market update, right? Now, good. So we look at the market update. Now, if you look at the weekly, this is the last market update. So if you look at the weekly, let me just take a look at that today, right? Let's take a look at today. So there was some signal posted yesterday. I don't want to show you, but let's go on to it. We have like something like SRM, we have something like BTS, we have something like Luna, good. We have something like ATA, good. So all these signal, if you come from ATA or SLM, you Bitcoin to BT, all of them hit first and second take profit. Interesting, right? Good. Well, here's how you can decide to close that position completely, or if you're already selling those positions, how you can decide to say, I'm no longer interested in this. I just want to stay off the market for now. Now, this important thing, we have a private exclusive market update here just for subscribers. Now, BTC indeed has broken the strongest resistance from the market update, and now we look. Let me just get it here. And now we look forward to have a weekly close above 61k. 61k dollars is what we look forward to have. We have said it. We have said this months ago that if ETF was approved in the United States of America, it will be to become a massive progress for BTC exposure to the world. Yeah, we've been talking about this for quite some time that an ETF in the United States of America is going to change a lot of things. We have ETF in a lot of countries, but having this in the United States of America is going to be totally game changer. Why? Because the China is already banning Bitcoin. That's crazy for them. It's not for us. Crypto is here to stay, bro. I'm not doing this for crypto. I'm doing this for every type of trading, like I said earlier, but I'm just focusing more on crypto because that's what I do for a living. So crypto is here to stay. Now, if you look at the market out there, so I tell you that it's going to bring a lot of exposure to the world. Now, our rotation should be 55k to 60k zone. A week is not important, but a weekly candle should be able to close above 60k. That proves that our test is confirmed and BTC will rally to create more new all-time highs. Now, this is very, very interesting something. I wrote this when I was very, very busy. I think I used my mobile. You can see from the screenshot. Yeah, I used my mobile. So I was very in hate. The English just not really accurate, but the idea is for you to understand what we are trying to point out to you. Now, this market update I've already told you earlier today in UK around 11 a.m. Let me say 41 minutes after 11 a.m. in the morning. That was posted. Now, if you're already in position, what you should do, what you're supposed to do by that particular time is close your position, take your profit, chill back and relax. And if you want to do something more, you can start shorting Bitcoin from there with a little margin. Start shorting it or selling, whatever you want to call it. Sell or short down. Now, we're looking for rotates. We don't know where the rotate is going to go. It may go below 55k. It's possible. A week is not important, like we said. What is important is the weekly close. That's what is important to us. Daily close is not really important. Everything can change. Weekly close is really, really, really important. Monthly close is the highest possibility we look forward to see. Now, this is it. This is how you can find your exit easily. If all the information I've given to you, I've pointed out to you, I've shown you isn't enough for you, this is going to be the final stage where you should be able to take your profit and leave the market. In so many cases, we may not be able to put all this information into the market update due to maybe some issues. We have list of admins here, moderators here, right? There's moderators here, and there's also admins here. So you can check our channel. Some of the admins used to post a lot about Bitcoin. Moderators used to post a lot about what is going in the market update, right? So if you take a look at here, I personally say it again earlier by 10 a.m. UK time. BTC pullback can occur anytime, right? Even though we have a lot of great news that push BTC up, please don't overtrade. I prefer to stay low profile for now. You see, if somebody that is giving you signal say is prefer to stay low profile, I think you should always try to think that this person is staying low profile. I should join that person. So that's a good idea, right? So now we close down everything about all these 6 topics. We talk about why most traders lose money. We talk about how to create a trading plan and why you need one. We talk about how to control your greed and fear. We talk about why market update is important than trading signal. We talk about how to open a successful trade. We talk about how to take profit and exit the trade. Now, I already opened a successful trade. We combine how to open a successful trade. We combine it together with how to take profit and how to exit the trade, right? Now, the last thing we want to talk about mentorship. Sorry that I skip the how to where's the chat I'm using BTC, right? Sorry that we skip the how to exit a trade. We just combine everything in one place. I think it's a little more easier. So what we do next now is mentorship. So what I can tell you about mentorship is that, so mentorship. So mentorship, right? So mentorship is very very important when it comes to trading. It's very very important because like when you have a mentor, right, you have somebody like a guardian to you to put you into the right road, into the right direction. You hardly trade anyhow because you always feel guilty if that person asks you, have you been following your trading plan? What have you traded before? How's your trading going? In our Discord, we try to get very very much engaged with everybody. We're not really after how many subscribers join or whatsoever. We're really after how people can become more and more better in trading so that they can make more profit. We have a lot of signal that we drop that they have done 1000x, 500x in spot trading. A lot of things have happened in this Discord. A lot of people don't really know about this Discord. But what's important is that we want you to understand how risk management actually works and why risk management is very very important in your life. So mentorship is not really a big topic to discuss about, but when you have a mentor, like I said, you always feel guilty if your mentor asks you something and you don't really like answer it. And in our Discord, we have a live session where you can talk with moderators. We have a therapy section where if you have any problem in your trading or you keep repeating the same mistake, you can book a therapy and any moderator can just respond to you and accept your therapy, and they'll have one-on-one conversation with you, explain to you, hear your problem, and try to give you possible good advice that will bring impact and progress into your trading. Now, with all this being said,